In a world where professional tennis moves faster than a 120-mile-per-hour serve, one name has consistently electrified the courts and captured the hopes of an entire nation. Alex Eala, the rising star, the prodigy, the powerhouse from the Philippines. But right now, as the curtains open on the newest international tournament of 2026, a cold wave of tension has just swept through the locker rooms. The official draws are finally out. The whispers in the tennis community have turned into absolute shockwaves. No one, absolutely no one, expected the computer to spit out a first-round matchup quite like this. It is a nightmare scenario for any top-tier player looking to ease into a tournament rhythm. It is a brutal, unforgiving, and deeply dangerous start. And if you think this is just another routine first-round match, you are about to be proven completely wrong. Before we dissect the tactical breakdown of this explosive revelation, look closely at the court analytics from this past season. Every single professional athlete thrives on a predictable build-up, a chance to test the surface, adjust to the local wind speeds, and find their baseline timing against a lower-ranked opponent. That luxury has been completely stripped away from Alex Eala. The tournament organizers didn't just hand her a challenge. They handed her a tactical chess match against an opponent who specializes in destroying the rhythm of aggressive baseliners. If you are watching her career closely, you know that her biggest weapon is her explosive forehand and her relentless depth from the back of the court. But what happens when your very first opponent of the week is a player who thrives on absorbing that power and turning it into a frustrating defensive wall? This is exactly where the psychological warfare begins. In professional tennis, the first match of a tournament dictates your entire physical and mental trajectory for the rest of the month. If you win a quick, clean two-set match, your body saves crucial energy reserves, your confidence skyrockets, and your upcoming opponents start to fear your momentum. But if you are pushed into a grueling, physical, 3-hour war in the very first round, the toll it takes on your muscles and your mental stamina can ruin your chances for the rest of the tournament, even if you manage to survive and advance. The player standing across the net from Eala knows this perfectly well. They aren't just coming to play a match. They are coming to execute a blueprint designed to push Eala to her absolute physical limits from the very first point. Let's look at the underlying data that makes this specific matchup so incredibly high stakes. If we look at the hard-court tracking metrics from recent training sessions, Eala has been working extensively on shortening the points. She wants to be aggressive, she wants to dictate play, and she wants to dominate the center of the court. However, her newly revealed opponent is notoriously famous for extending rallies beyond 9 or 10 shots. This is a clash of pure stylistic identities. It's a battle between an unstoppable force and an immovable object. For Eala, every single unforced error in that opening set will act like fuel to a fire. If she starts the match with a string of tight, nervous errors due to the immense pressure of the opening round, she will find herself playing catch-up against a rival who simply refuses to give away free points. But there is an even bigger narrative unfolding beneath the surface of this draw. The global tennis rankings are shifting at a terrifying pace in 2026. Every single victory pushes a young player closer to that coveted top-tier elite status, while a single opening round exit can cause a devastating drop in points, forcing a player to fight through difficult qualifying rounds in the next Grand Slam. The stakes are not just about survival in this single tournament. They are about maintaining the incredible global momentum that Eala has spent years building. The pressure from the international media, the expectations of millions of fans cheering from Manila to California, and the sheer weight of being the hunted player on the tour creates an invisible stadium of pressure around her shoulders. So, how does a champion navigate a start this dangerous? It all comes down to the tactical adjustments made in the hidden hours of the morning practice courts. Her coaching team is undoubtedly scrambling right now, rewriting their strategy books, studying hours of baseline footage, and analyzing the serving patterns of this mystery opponent. To counter a defensive counterpuncher, Eala cannot just rely on raw power alone. She will need to implement a masterclass in point construction. We are talking about heavy topspin angles to pull her opponent off the court, sudden drop shots to break their deep baseline rhythm, and an aggressive willingness to come forward and finish points at the net. It requires a level of tactical maturity that usually takes a decade to master on the professional tour. If we dive deeper into the historical matchups of players with similar styles, the opening 4 games of the first set will tell us everything we need to know about how this match will end. If Eala holds her serve comfortably and establishes her cross-court backhand early, she can force her opponent into a defensive shell. But if her first serve percentage drops below 60%, she will be forced into secondary baseline rallies where her opponent holds a distinct statistical advantage. This isn't just a physical test. It is an absolute chess game played at 110 miles per hour under blinding stadium lights. The margin for error is non-existent. One loose service game, one bad overhead smash, or one momentary lapse in focus, and the opening set could slip away in the blink of an eye. Think about the sheer drama of this moment. While other top-seeded players are looking at their draws with a sense of relief, realizing they have a comfortable path into the second week, Eala has to prepare for an absolute battle from day one. There are no easy points, no warm-up games, and absolutely no room for complacency. Every single return of serve will feel like a statement of intent. The tennis world is watching this specific section of the draw with bated breath because they know that an upset here would shake the entire tournament structure to its core. The broadcasters are already moving this match to the primetime center court slot because they recognize the sheer box office potential of this stylistic rivalry. As fans, this is exactly the kind of high-octane drama that makes professional tennis the most captivating sport in the world. It tests what a player is truly made of when their back is up against the wall before the tournament has even officially begun. Will the immense pressure cause a temporary fracture in her game? Or will Alex Eala step onto that court and deliver a performance so fierce, so precise, and so devastating that it sends a chilling warning signal to every other player in the draw? The answer to that question will define her entire season. The stage is set, the lines are painted, the crowd is gathering, and the most dangerous opening match of her career is about to unfold. Keep your eyes locked on the court, because this is going to be an unforgettable battle of wills. And now, as the final countdown to this epic showdown begins, the entire tennis world is holding its collective breath, waiting to see how this dramatic saga unfolds. This isn't just about advancing to the next round of a tournament. This is a defining test of championship character. A moment where a rising star must prove she belongs among the absolute elite. For Alex Eala, this court represents more than just a surface of play. It is a battleground where years of relentless sacrifice, lonely morning grinds, and unyielding dedication are put to the ultimate test under the blinding stadium lights. The path of a true champion is never paved with easy draws, comfortable victories, or predictable opponents. It is forged in the fires of these exact high-stakes, high-pressure moments where failure is not an option and the margin for survival is razor-thin. Every single forehand she strikes, every high-pressure second serve she delivers, and every grueling, exhausting baseline rally in this upcoming match will be etched into the legacy of her career. Her opponent is fully prepared. The stadium is buzzing with electric energy, and millions of passionate fans across the Philippines, the United States, and the entire globe are glued to their screens, waiting to see if she can rise to the occasion. They are waiting to see if she can turn a dangerous, intimidating obstacle into a historic statement of pure dominance. This is the moment where expert predictions cease to matter, where rankings are thrown out the window, and where raw heart, tactical grit, and pure willpower decide who walks off the court victorious. Will she survive this brutal opening test and keep her championship dream alive? Or will the immense pressure of this dangerous draw prove too much to handle? The stage is officially set, the umpire is ready, and the most dramatic match of the week is about to begin. But as we wait for the first serve to fly across the net, the real question is, what do you think? Can Alex Eala handle this massive tactical pressure and secure a dominant victory? Or is this dangerous opponent going to pull off a shocking first-round upset? Drop your predictions in the comments below right now. I want to see who you are backing to win this absolute war. If you want to stay updated on every single match, every crucial ranking shift, and the ultimate journey of Alex Eala throughout this tournament, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash the like button on this video. We are going to be tracking every single point, breaking down the strategy, and bringing you the fastest updates anywhere on the internet. Don't miss a single second of this blockbuster battle, because tennis history is being written right now, and you have a front row seat to the action.